Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Weight Loss Center, one-stop shopping for all your health and fitness needs. You want to lose weight, you want to get rid of chronic pain, you want to get rid of type 2 diabetes, you want to get rid of heart disease, you want to get rid of hypertension, this is the place. And not only is this the place for all those things, you want to know the truth? It's the same protocol for every single one of them. But anyway, that is for another video. Today, you saw the thumbnail, True Power for Senior Citizens. Okay? Now, let's get a couple things straight before we even start. Guys, I am a senior citizen. I'm in my late 60s. I'm a card-carrying member of the AARP. Guys. And I have a 6.7% body fat. I biked 20 miles already this morning. It is 11:30. I've done some PNF, SFE. That is in my book. I will get back to that in a minute. Guys, I have less aches and pains back than when I was in high school and I was a full-time athlete. Okay? 18 years old. I have less aches and pains now than I did when I was a competitive amateur runner. I ran a lot of marathons and ultras and all this sort of stuff. How do I do that? How can you do it? Simple. Simple. All those maladies that I just listed off, okay, are basically done. Now, some are genetic. You know, diabetes, you have type 1, which is genetic. And you know, you have heart disease, which sometimes, manifests itself in faulty valves and all that sort of stuff. I'm not talking genetics. I'm talking the rest of it. 95% of those maladies that I just listed off are all done by diet. Either by yourself, or by the way you were brought up, either done it to yourself or your parents have done it to themselves or whatever. Now, either you are a senior citizen, you are fast approaching senior citizen status, or you have parents that are senior citizens that are not doing well. Guys, this all works for all of it. Now, my father is long gone. He was morbidly obese when he died. He had type 2 diabetes when he died. If he lasted any longer, they were going to have to amputate both legs. He had advanced heart disease. He had hypertension. He was taking a mountain of pills every single day just to get through the day. My mother is basically the same thing. She is a little better genetically predisposed than my father. But she's 89 years old. And even though her mind is relatively clear, she's not a happy person. Her stomach is always giving her trouble. She has back problems. She too has a multitude of pills to get through the day. Okay? Now, I want you to digest some facts here first. These are absolute 100% facts. Okay? 14 out of the top 15 causes of death worldwide. Now think about what I just said. 14 out of the top 15 causes of death worldwide. The one that's not on there is accidents. The other 14 of the top 15 are caused by one thing. The main cause is one thing. Across the board, the main thing is animal protein. Type 2 diabetes, heart disease, hypertension, go right down the list. Kidney failure, it's the whole thing. And if you get to 80 years old and you have been eating meat since the day you were born, or dairy products, the day you were born, you get the idea. Semantics, okay? Yes, that is what's causing your trouble. Now, that's the bad news. The good news is, if it is caused by dietary issues, you change your diet, you can reverse it. Now, depending on how severe it is, how severe it has dramatically impacted the health of your organs and whatnot, you can reverse it. And in many cases, cure it completely. I've done it many times with my private clients. Chronic pain, it can be gone. It can be gone. Okay? Now, here's the deal. The body is a concoction of over 100 trillion cells. We don't even know exactly how many, to be exact. Okay? Who cares? It's a whole lot of cells. Okay? And those cells have two fluids. You have the bloodstream that's bringing vitamins, minerals, and nutrients to those cells. And you have the bathroom that takes the garbage away from the cells. Now, that is being very, very simplistic. I've studied this my whole life. I'm not going to get into a 10-minute video, okay? But basically, that is it. Now, what happens with all of us? All of us. Happened to me. I had to go on a cleanse. All of us. The second fluid gets backed up. Because you are eating these animal products, because you're eating the dairy, because you're eating the fish, it doesn't go through the body. The bowel transit time is not what it's supposed to be. If you put something in your mouth today, it should be in the toilet at some point tomorrow. That's not the case with meat, dairy, fish. It might take up to 72 hours to get in the toilet once put in your mouth. Okay? And if you have one meal, say on Monday, that's taking that long to get through the system, every other meal that you take, no matter how healthy it may be, is going to get backed up due to that one meal. The average person has anywhere from 12 to 15 meals backed up in their system. And they have plaque, mucoid plaque in the colon, the intestines, and whatnot that has been backed up and there for years. Decades. It can be there for 20, 30, 40 years. That is what's making you sick. And now, when you want to get really sick, when that bathroom backs up even more, it putrefies the blood system. Then all of a sudden, your insulin can't get where it's going. There's diabetes. It backs up into your heart vessels and your capillaries. That's heart disease. That is hypertension. That is why you're sick. Chronic pain in the joints. You're all inflamed because of this toxicity that is in your body 24/7 and has been there for literally generations. Okay? That's the bad news. Okay? The good news is coming. With a True Power Juice Cleanse, go 30, 60, 90 days of just fresh squeezed juices and a lemonade that I have devised. Simple, the lemonade. For every 10 ounces of water, put 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, fresh squeezed lemon juice, or you get it from the bottle, doesn't matter. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and 2 tablespoons of agave nectar. You start doing that today and do nothing else. But just knock off at least a liter of that every day. You're going to start flushing out and you're going to feel better. Just that. You add the fruit juices to it and give your body a rest for all the solid foods. You start cleaning out. Now what's going to happen is you're going to see is after a couple days, you haven't put any solid food in there. But 3, 4, 5 days later, 2 weeks later, a month later, there is still crapola coming out. A month, 2 months, 3 months after that, there is still mucoid plaque coming out. This is what's making you sick. Case closed. And if you get rid of it, your elderly parents, an elderly uncle, a grandparent is going to look and feel literally years better. And all of a sudden, they're going to go for their weekly checkup with the doctor. And they're going to take the blood and say, wow, we can cut back on your diabetes, on your insulin. God, look at the heart. Man, it's pumping like nothing. That's wonderful. Let's get rid of those. Let's cut down those meds and we'll see in a month and we'll see how it goes. And in a month, you're going to cut them on. Guys, that is how it works. Now, that juice cleanse is in here. And when you are through with the juice cleanse, there is a diet Easy, easy to follow True Power diet with several options that you can adjust to your situation. And after that, there is an exercise program, okay? An exercise program that will take you or your senior citizen, I use it with my 89-year-old mother, take you no more than 15 minutes. You do 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes before I go to bed. You do those three things, the cleanse, the diet, and get very, very religious with the exercise. You're going to take 20 years off your life in no time, in a very, very short period of time. A month, 2 months, 3 months, you are going to be a completely, literally and figuratively, you're going to be a completely different person, because when you get that gunk out of there, that toxicity, that venom, if you get it out of you, all of a sudden the immune system, the endocrine system, the lymphatic system will start working correctly and working to rejuvenate the body. $10. $10 will literally save your life. It's an ebook. You can have it today. Email my email address that is at the end of this video. You can go to my website and PayPal me $10, and you have that today, and your life starts today. I'm one of them guys. I am a senior citizen. I'm proud of it, baby. And I am going to live to be 120. I've got another 60 years to go. I've got another 60 years. 120, 130. Life's good. Anyway, eat and drink your fruits and vegetables and live your life with True Power. Love you all.